in reviewing your film from yesterday, what did you see from your offense?
Yeah, I thought our first group played consistently throughout the practice outside of the red zone. I thought in that second group there were some good things, and I thought the one-on-ones in both groups was really solid. I thought we got the right work, and this is going to be a really important game for that second group on Sunday night.
With the offense, just from what you've seen so far in camp, where do you feel like the running game is at? That was obviously a big point of emphasis for you heading into the offseason.
Yeah, well, I think that we've certainly formulated the identity that we want to play with. There have been a lot of runs in camp, so I think that we've been able to evaluate our guys in pads, and we still have 2 games to go. But, it's really important for us to establish who we are, both on the line of scrimmage at running back. And again, we still have a lot of time until our first regular season game.
Brandon, you got frustrated at some of the referees at one point. What was that about? The flag?
No comment. I mean, we're just having some fun out there.
What did you think about what you watched on this field defensively today?
Yeah, I thought it was a good 2 days. Our guys took the field the right way. I thought, as I said yesterday, I thought we were physical. I thought we were on people in coverage, and I thought that our rush, was alive both days. So we'll have to watch the film, to fully know, but it felt the way it should on the field.
The film watch from yesterday, what did you make out of Justin Herbert's kind of day one against another?
He's consistent, he was accurate. I thought he was really good in the pocket. I thought he threw the ball with accuracy. I think a couple deep ones, if we had connected, it probably turns it into a really big day. But he was consistent, and I thought he worked through his progressions well and got us into the right play call. And like I said, that first group was consistent yesterday.
It's giving you guys a chance to see JT Woods in there. What have you kind of seen from him, and what has he kind of shown you guys the last 2 days?
Yeah, he's had a solid 2 days out there, and that was part of the reason why these were 2 important days for him, is to see him out there full time and see the consistency in performance, and then obviously we're going to get a good look at him in this game too. But that's a good team to be going against offensively. Number one, because of their quarterback, he's such an experienced player. So our disguise plan and making sure that that's a big part of who we are. But having to go against someone like Derek, that's a really good thing for a young player. And then just the quality of the skill position players was really good. So I think he's improving, and again, still a lot to prove.
You didn't see Mark Webb out there. You said you'd have more information after practice yesterday.
Yeah, just a groin.
How significant?
We'll know more as the days go on.
How crucial are these joint practices for your starters who don't see as much time in preseason games?
Yeah, this environment is my favorite part of training camp, especially when you play against someone like New Orleans. I said it yesterday, Dennis and his staff do a great job. They've been awesome to work with. And, the competition level both days have been high and in all 3 phases. So I think both of us feel like we got better, and then now we get to play the game. And so it was a really good week for us, for sure.
Sorry, is there anyone on special teams who have that stood out to you so far in the first 2 days?
Yeah, I think our gunners, we got young gunners that are working really well. I think yesterday and today, we've been able to get a really good evaluation of that group. You can't have enough of them. It's like a sneaky part on your roster that you need to create depth for. So I think that group of guys that are rotating in at gunner have done a nice job. And again, we get, the games to evaluate them too. So I think that group's improving.
How are you feeling about the back end of your receiver room? Obviously, top 4 guys, and Keenan, Mike, and Josh, and Quentin. You have Darius, more of a returner role, so it seems like there might be a 6th spot there with like Keelan Doss and John Hightower. How do you sort of see that competition thus far, if you can?
I think it's the deepest receiving group we've had going into training camp, in training camp since I've been here. The quality with the second and third group has been the best since I've been here. So it gives our quarterbacks a chance, and it allows us also to keep that first group fresh. Keenan, Mike, Josh, that group of guys. It allows them to stay fresh too, because we have more quality legs. So all those guys have been making plays throughout camp.
Where is Quentin at in his development?
Oh man, he's at the beginning of his development. So much to learn. And, he's going through that rookie phase now where you've been on your legs and been going, you've been involved in the kicking game, and you've been doing more than you've ever done. So he's the right guy to be coaching. He's made plays every single day he's been out here, but there's a lot to learn. And, but he's the right guy to be coaching, and just needs to keep working and, following Justin's lead.
Kellen mentioned sort of earlier in camp that with a guy like Quentin, as you get into the regular season, you can sort of define his role a little bit more. What do you think that would allow for him as you get into the regular season? Maybe defining things, shrinking things a little bit, condensing things so that he has less to think about, maybe as athleticism.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to have a role, and he's going to be an important part of how we play. But how much he plays is going to be determined by how he performs. And so he's got to continue to earn his way on the practice field. And he's shown that he belongs out there, and he's going to be an impact player for us. And, as I mentioned, he's got, such a great room of guys to learn from. And that's what he's got to continue to do, is keep learning, keep trusting in Justin, and earning his trust, which is so paramount. And, it was good for him to go against a different opponent today and the last 2 days. And, he's going to continue to improve because he's a great guy.
I saw you take a photo with Moreau yesterday. I know you know his story well, but how special is that connection?
Man, it's a special connection. Us sharing that cancer journey. It's a fraternity that is unlike any other. And so, playing against him the last couple years, I've always respected his game. We had Frank Smith, who was with him with the Raiders, and kind of knew about how good of a guy he is and what a good player he is. But then when you go through something like that, it's just going to connect you forever. And to see that he's out here playing in the NFL, living his dream still, just all the respect for him. And, just always want to be here as a resource if he needs anything, but just really proud of him and, just so much respect from afar.
Same plan for Sunday as far as your quarterbacks, or would you play Easton a little bit more?
Same plan. We're going to try and get Easton a really good look, and he needs all the reps that he can get. He's playing at a high level, and we're going to continue to feature him as much as we can.
Your thoughts on Milton Wright so far, and is he a player who could potentially replace some of the production from DeAndre Carter, who you had last season on special teams?
Yeah, he's come in and done a nice job. I think he's made a good first impression on us. There's a lot to learn, but I think he's flashed out there at times, and he's a developmental guy. But we like coaching him, and he's done a good job of improving since he's been here.
Are you expecting both kickers to get a shot in the game?
I think we're going to take a look at the last 2 days and see where we're at from a health standpoint, certainly with Dustin, and then make our determination from there.
As far as joint workouts, this is the 2 cleanest days you've ever seen from one of these?
Since I've been here, yeah. I think it's the best quality of work since I've been here, and it's just a credit to both teams, the players, the coaches, the staffs. We had some visitors over the last couple of days and who've said something similar. So, but I just think it's 2 teams that have an identity, a culture, and that are used to doing things the right way. So, just all the credit to the Saints and their staff too, because it's been a lot of fun.
Because it's been veteran group.
I'd like to know what is
Rugged's a term. It's been invented. It was invented by Sebastian Joseph Day from the State University of New Jersey, and it's defined as classified. We could tell you, but then we'd have to kill you.